I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do. With the limited sources you have, your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my zone.
Hot damn. So, before we even get started, y'all know what the fucking show was supposed to be tonight. But you see, what had happened was somebody who is not currently on this panel right now got confused, didn't check his phone, whatever the case might be. I'm going to chalk it up very simple. That man was running scared from what the fuck was about to happen because the beehive was going to get knocked out the fucking tree and fall on the ground and get broken into 1,000 pieces. That's what the fuck was going to happen. But it's cool because if there's one thing we do around here, gentlemen talk, because we got a bunch of husbands and fathers and men in general on this motherfucker. So we made an adjustment on the fly. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday. We gonna talk about the most epic battle rap royal going on over the last 25 years because it's still going on. So I 100% believe that we are far from done with this because I feel like we are still going to have a couple of DLC characters involved that are going to make a magic appearance into this chat. I don't think we're done yet. So just make sure y'all heard me when I said that. This is only going to get more interesting as it goes. But ladies and gentlemen, Kendrick Lamar re-entered the chat and shut shit down. Just want y'all to know that happened. If you don't like it, fuck you. I don't care. You should have listened to the lyrics. The lyrics tell you everything you need to know. Like, I mean, you see all these headlines. We all kind of all over the place. But anyway, before we deep dive into that, ladies and gentlemen, I am surprised you still wanted that future request. They call me Mr. GQ.
I am the one that messed with your ex while she was still with you, DJ Michael B.
You are hiding a child. I'm outlaw.
We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. The boy moving, man. What's popping?
Hey, man, I was going to say that Chris had the hardest diss track. No, shit. I missed the gent.
Oh, man. So,
of course, happy Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday, everybody.
Yes,
Here
sir.
we go.
So, you already know what it is. Let's just start from the beginning. Fuck the bullshit. We ain't had this conversation amongst the panel. This whole rap beef started by the man himself because somebody, a.k.a. Kendrick, K-Dot, King Kunta, whatever nickname you decide you want to call him, said, fuck the big three. It's just big me. And then walked away. That man said, let me drop this bomb real quick and I'm going to walk away. That motherfucker dropped ether because a whole bunch of shit set on fire shortly after that. And he just sat there and watched it burn. Just chilling, laughing, letting all this shit happen. All of a sudden, J. Cole came into the mix. He dropped a little something, might delete this later. Then came back and apologized. And we was like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like it was a good little album, but it was like the apology kind of
cool, but the
yeah, you know, it's like, you know, how you feel about it. I had two perspectives, but you know, we'll let it lay. Insert Drake doing what Drake do, talking about everything. He just said, you know what, I'm just gonna take shots at everybody, not just Kendrick. I'm gonna take some shots at fucking Rick Ross and everybody else. And then all of a sudden we start talking about push-ups and size 7 shoes and shit. And now we got Rick Ross, who tried to play on the fact that Drake is mixed, which was stupid. To be real, that's so far and away the weakest diss so far, because that we all knew and know that Drake is biracial. Like, there's no fucking confusion there. Like, that's pretty fucking obvious. But whatever. And then you insert the probably, arguably, according to what Mr. Gent says, one of the most epic disses, because you know Chris Brown entered this chat. And then all of a sudden, Offset entered this chat. I mean, Quavo, excuse me. Quavo entered this chat. And boy, why the singing man out here dropping like
Bars.
like Grammy nominated bars on a diss track?
We're going to get to that.
Like that shit was unbelievable. Like, and like I said what I said at the beginning because I just have this inkling that we are not done inserting DLC characters into this chat. Because Kanye entered this chat. We're not going to forget that Kanye also entered this chat and kind of came out of nowhere, but it happened. Wasn't bad. I wasn't expecting it. That's for sure. Kanye was like an unexpected entrant into this.
But he had nothing else to do.
I mean, if you know Kanye's character, being unexpected is expected for him.
This is true.
You know Kanye.
But I expect, and I told you I expect some more characters. I would not be surprised if Wayne enters this chat.
Oh,
because there's a lot of I just wouldn't be surprised. Okay. I also
want to wait for that because
I also wouldn't be. Do I want to wait for it?
Because we got a breakdown I got a little bit of breakdown.
Let's go. I'm just inserting these characters. We'll talk about them. You know what I'm saying? But I also have a feeling.
As well.
Go for it. What you get?
So this one's gonna be a controversial one. 21 Savage. He fucks with Metro heavy. He also fucks with Drake heavy. So what side are you gonna be on? Like Metro is a good one, and Drake is his boy. Like,
can we all just agree that Metro was out of this shit because Metro got one line by Drake?
Shut your horse and make some drums.
He's like, I was.
Yeah, Metro.
Like, I'm just like, my nigga, like that. Why you come at me, bro? Shit.
Like literally, bro. Metro was the equivalent. If we was having a Super Smash Bros. Match, he was the one that chose fucking Jigglypuff first one out the game. Like,
I mean, like, completely fair though.
Metro had to get his back on the end of like that, where he was just mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing.
Yeah, that boy was going hard.
And he was, but he wasn't. But he ain't say shit.
He was letting the beat talk for him. Like, yeah, Drake.
Metro started that shit with Drake when he fucking was on Twitter talking about like, you know, his album didn't get album of the year over Her Loss, and he fucking deleted the tweet like a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, but look, it wasn't even just the diss from Drake. It was the mariachi shit that was even funnier than that. Like, that shit was fucking hysterical. But another character that I think might enter this chat is Meek Mill. Listen.
I think he had too much shit.
Just check me out.
If you got PDD allegations, don't enter.
Hey, listen.
No.
Meek Mill, he wants a chance to run it back after Drake ran that motherfucker out the building. Because
I disagree.
I think he ran.
Once we found out that PDD been running his draws, no.
Same, Micah. Same.
I've always disagreed. I thought Meek Mill's diss track was better. Drake made a better hit, but I think Meek Mill really exposed that dude on some shit. But people was like, hey, they were more into what song is bumping and what song is hot. But Drake ain't say shit in that shit. Come on, man.
So you're right, because the public opinion out there is the Meek lost. So why wouldn't he enter this chat and shoot a whole bunch of shots?
That's true.
And get back in this shit? Because remember, he also fucks with Ross. So you know, and then there's all that other shit. So there's
Drake reconciled a while back after the diss.
Hey, listen. You know who else was reconciled? J. Cole, Kendrick, and fucking Drake. But
no, Kendrick never fucked with Drake. Like, there was never no reconciling. They never been tight.
So it's far. I think it's far from over. Especially now that you know Kendrick came out the gate and came back into the game. Excuse me, and said what he said. Now we got to see. First of all, Drake, listen, don't be doing no AI shit. All right, get out there and talk your shit. All right, don't try no bullshit. You try that AI shit with Kendrick if you want to, and he gonna come out there and drop a whole studio album on your ass.
Man, I disagree. I thought it was very creative, and I don't.
No.
Yes, I did. And let me tell you why I thought it was also creative. I thought it was creative because you can tell with Pac's voice and Snoop's voice, it was still Drake's flow. You can tell it was Drake rapping, but they used the voice of the AI, both of them. It's not like AI wrote the verse. So,
but
I never said AI wrote the verse.
I wasn't against that. I was not against that. But here's what I will say. He tried that shit. He tried against Meek Mill. It's not going to work against a real MC. Whenever Meek Mill took too long to respond, and then Drake dropped back to back. So Kendrick ain't the one to be played with like that. So
at all. This is different. You got to bring it when you have this amount of talent in this current battle royal now. it's no longer just entry level bars. Like you gotta bring your A game. Like you need to bring your PhD level bars now because you ain't this ain't just like these aren't just nobodies in this fucking battle royal now. It's a lot of names in this shit where now it's gotta come with it.
Hey, wait,
I got one more
Who,
DLC character. No, go ahead, Michael.
who is saying that Drake didn't bring his A game?
No. That's not what I said. I said moving forward because now.
But this is my argument here is that was his A game. Creativity is Drake's A game is what I'm saying. So if I'm Drake, what I said earlier, hey, bro, sit this one out, dog. This one ain't for you.
Yeah.
It ain't for you.
Oh, it's too late now.
It ain't for you.
Way too late.
It's too late
go
now.
ahead and sit back, big dog. And you know, you got the most number ones between all of them. This and that. Sit this one out, dog. This one ain't for you.
So I got one more DLC character. Party Next Door.
I got one.
He rides for Drake. Basically, after the weekend and Drake fell off, he replaced him with the Party Next Door. That's
I ain't gonna lie. If the weekend pull a wild card move and jump in this bit,
he's already jumped in on it.
He's already in on it.
He's already in on it.
Yeah, but he did he even say anything though?
He did. He already dissed Drake on We Still Don't Trust You. I listened to the whole album already. He already done spit at Drake.
Oh no, I want to hear him just drop just straight. Like, I need to catch that though, but
yeah, it's coming from the weekend. But I got one more DLC character for y'all. Somebody that people ain't really been talking about.
Go ahead and cook.
Big Sean.
Yeah. Hey, Big Sean has gotten hella disrespected in this conversation. Like the amount of and see what bothered me about it is like I think because shortly after Kendrick dropped his bar in the not first person but the other song, Big Sean got on social media said some shit and people was just like dragging this man. I'm like y'all not finna act like Big Sean ain't got bars now. Like hold on now.
He ran it for a while.
I'm about to say hold on now. Like Big Sean ain't. I'd be willing to bet. First of all, like
at one point in time, like
I'm still wishing I could wrap my life in 24 carats of gold. That's why Drake dissed him. Okay.
We're gonna get into that.
So yeah, we're gonna get.
You want the link? You could jump on too. I would love to hear old school perspective on this because you lived through LL Cool J and Kumo D, NWA versus Ice Cube. You lived through all that, so. Jump on, man. If you got time, jump on. We would love to hear from you.
But
that'd be interesting. I want to hear that.
But let's get to it. We'll start with the most recent. Actually, fuck that. We'll go around the room and do this a little different. We're gonna start with I'm gonna start with you, Micah. Favorite diss track so far, and why?
Oh, this is no doubt Chris Brown's. No doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt it's Chris Brown's. Like, hey. Look, I do like Kendrick's recent track because your ass is old. What are you talking about? Stop doing that. Man, Mel was born in the 70s and acting like he ain't old. Mel better stop that nonsense. That's what I say too, Ash. That's what I said. I think Chris Brown is my favorite so far because Chris Brown took a diss track to what I think a diss track should be. The same way Ice Cube took what a diss track should be. To personal levels. Chris Brown didn't give a fuck. Chris Brown probably has the craziest ball when he said, "We all wish it was you that died."
Man,
bro, that's fight words. That is fighting words, bro. But Chris said a whole bunch, man. He had a lot. How the hell can you, Quavo? How can you let a R&B singing nigga beat you in a rap battle? That's the point. You know, y'all remember Drake say, "You getting bodied by a singing nigga." That's exactly what happened to Quavo. Exactly. So I give Chris Brown all the props because he's not a rapper and he's damn sure ain't a battle rapper. But hey, y'all see what my headline say? Fucked your ex while she was still with you. Come on, bro. Ain't nothing more disrespectful than that.
I'm gonna go ahead and have to echo Micah's sentiments. Chris Brown is my favorite crackhead. I mean,
it's in the crew chat, Mel.
No, Chris Brown is like just pure crackhead energy. Like I said it, fuck it. But to even title your diss track "Weakest Link" says a lot. Like just damn, like even the title itself says "fuck you." I don't know how Quavo can come back unless he killed that nigga. Like you gotta get it back in blood at this point. I'm not condoning murdering people. I'm just saying like Quavo don't lost all cool points if he can't get back
You
from
check
this.
your phone. Look at that ESPN alert.
I don't see nothing at the moment.
That's a GQ bomb right there.
Hold on, let me see. I'm opening up the news app.
Yeah.
Hold on, we might hold up. Wait a minute.
Isn't that ironic? We just had a show about this last week, DJ.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I know I lived through it. You don't have to say it like that though.
Hey, GQ, run that GQ bomb. Run the GQ bomb real quick because this is a big one.
Hell, I still don't see the actual article y'all talking about.
Hold on, so what you guys talking about?
I can't find it either. Y'all just what the fuck is
Look,
going
I'm gonna drop the GQ bomb video, and I'm just gonna let Micah run with it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, can it run?
It is an honor and pleasure to bring y'all a GQ bomb because I am not Mr. GQ. I'm DJ Micah B. But shout out to my boy. You know how this thing go. Ryan Garcia has tested positive for PEDs after the fight he had against Devin Haney.
So he had that super soldier serum in him.
That motherfucker had Hennessy in him.
So hold on. I gotta do this because you did that, Micah. I gotta do it.
You stupid boy.
My favorite time.
Wait.
Fuck that. We don't waste time around here.
Before we go any further with this, I want Mel to chime in on this first. Because I know Mel is a boxing fan and I want Mel to chime in on this first. Mel, what you got for the people?
Chime in on what?
Ryan Garcia testing positive for PEDs.
I don't believe that's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. Because didn't they say he didn't make the weight before the fight, so even if he won,
he was
it
overweight.
Didn't matter.
He was overweight by like 3 pounds.
But he
right.
Didn't lose the belt.
So now they saying he got PEDs and all this other nonsense. No, Devin got his ass whooped. That's all it is to it. Just take your L like a man. It is what it is. It's over. Like just don't bitch about it. Because I think what happens, I think they lost a lot of money on that. So now they're just trying to clean it up.
Okay, so let's play this game.
I'll find out for sure.
No, I got you covered. Don't you worry. You look, if you know anything about Mr. GQ, once we learn some shit, I start sourcing shit. All right, so this came from Mike Coppinger, who, if you know anything about the boxing world, he is a very good reporter. So Ryan Garcia tested positive for the PED Ostarine the day before and the day of his upset win over Devin Haney. Per a VADA letter obtained by ESPN, Garcia has 10 days to request his B sample be tested. A sample also screened positive for 19 noradostarine, but that's unconfirmed.
Wow.
It was off that Mexican corn and horchata.
And
he just doesn't strike me as a dude that would do that.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? I don't care. Because even if he won on PEDs, he was still going to win that fight. Devin Haney got the bruh. Let me tell y'all, PEDs do not influence skill. It just doesn't. It doesn't influence skill.
I'm not buying. I'm not going for that. Like that's just. I don't know. It just seemed like there's too much going on with that fight in the first place.
Yeah, there was a lot of. I can't use the word conjure. There was just a lot of shit going around. That was a shitstorm leading up to that fight.
But you know, surprise, ladies and gentlemen, we got OG Mel in the building here to talk about some rap beef.
Yeah. So yeah, me and Moolah's been going at it for the past couple hours, so he knows where I stand on this. Yeah. You want me to do this? You know what? I'll do it now. That Kendrick shit was ass, and so y'all can miss me with the whole he's too deep for people, and it was fuck that. If the first layer ain't good, I don't care about the other three. Like I don't care. Like what's it good? Look, you can't go 4 weeks and then drop this, and then the excuses of, well, this is just a jab. He just no. The like that verse was the jab. Then Drake came out. He jabbed you twice. Now you were supposed to drop an atomic bomb on Drake right now, and that's not what you did. So nah, it's soft. It was weak. And then my biggest issue with this entire thing, and when you gotta go the race card, you already lost the battle with him. If you're supposed to be the superior MC, then rap. You shouldn't have to go to gimmicks and doing the whole race thing and all. Nah, sucker move, sucker move. You lost the battle as soon as you did that. That's why he's not. That's why Rick Ross don't get nothing from me either. Calling him the white boy and all that. He wasn't the white boy when you was making money with him. So nah, not gonna do that.
I'm with.
My opinion.
No, you good. That's the beauty of what it is that we do. So I stand on a slightly different side of that, and it starts with simply the title. Let's start with the title. The title of this was Euphoria. If you know anything about Euphoria and the ties to Drake, he is a writer on this particular show, and it also goes into where he is taking jabs at Drake for the rumors, if you will, about him and his affiliation with younger women and all this other shit. So there's like, because of the way that shit, if you ever watched that crazy ass show, which it is a fucking crazy ass show. It's
basically Degrassi on drugs.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Literally.
So that was where the title and everything else. So that's where it started. The title, if you paid enough attention to a lot of that, it drew everybody in. So
okay.
that part was, so that was actually, that was creative. Go for it.
Before you get to popping off, I'll just double back on that as well. The same thing. This is why Drake's Tailor Made hits even harder, because that whole disc was telling him, you know, you can't drop until after Taylor does. What happened on Monday was all the Taylor Swift stuff.
Boo.
Who dropped on Tuesday?
Boo.
Kendrick.
Preach.
Tomatoes.
Preach.
Boo. Tomatoes.
So that's why. See, you can't see. Moolage is very California heavy, so he gonna ride with the 2 foot. No, he gonna run with the garden gnome, and I respect him for it. But nah. He getting his ass whooped right now. If this was the playoffs, Drake is the Minnesota Timberwolves and Kendrick is the Suns.
Nah.
That definitely ain't that far off. Hell no, that's a whole different conversation altogether.
Nah.
KD catching strays.
Nah, hell no, it's definitely not that.
Sweat.
It's much. I would say it's much more like Knicks and Sixers, where I say it's fucking Minnesota and Phoenix, because Phoenix had no chance from the jump. This whole thing is far from over, but like I said, lyrically, I loved everything that went on in there. There was a lot of layers to that, but going back to like my favorite, like I said, I've rocked with Chris Brown for a long time. So when he did drop some of his rap stuff, I was just like, hey, this motherfucker really spit. Like he could have, like Chris Brown could have had 2 separate careers, an R&B career and a rap career, and a pop career. Hell, if you want to play that game, and he would have had hits on all. He would have had hits on all fronts. So for him to come out, so for him to come out like this and take a direct, I mean, not even he took a haymaker and connected with that bitch like young Mike Tyson. Like he took Quavo out the fight. Like he's not even in this fight.
But most people don't. Well, what most people they forget. Chris came in the game as a rapper. He just realized he would make more money as a singer. So this is not new to him.
No, it's not new to any of us. But we just like the fact that he came out like this, because he had like the way he came out is the way you would have expected. Like some of these rappers from the old days to come out like this. This hit you with an old school rap beef diss track. Like no, of all the people who came out with diss tracks, Chris Brown's got one that literally was like, hey, I got to meet you at the studio and we got to throw hands. We got to start shooting up vehicles. Like we got to, and like you basically talked about my mama and we got to go at it now. Like but instead Drake said, you know what? I mean, not Drake, but Chris said, I'm just going to put him to bed. There is no coming back from this. There is no, I'm down 3-1. I'm about to come back. Nah, fam, this shit is over with.
Chris threw the haymaker, bro. He threw the haymaker.
Like you have to realize
they got genuine beef.
When Quavo hopped on the track and said things that everyone else is saying, has been saying, you lost. You lost.
Yeah.
Quavo, you gotta drop low, bro. Like I've been saying since the drop.
Okay.
You don't know what that means. It's
So
counter
with
term.
that, so with that being said,
You gotta drop low.
what you just said about what Quavo did, how do you feel about Kendrick's diss
Which one?
You have to dissect that song a little bit more.
about Euphoria? No, no, no,
Yeah, dissect that song a little bit more. Once you dissect that
no. I
song a little
didn't.
bit more, you'll
No,
end up realizing that he was really talking his shit.
Like a lot of
no.
people didn't fuck with like the beats and
I
everything else,
listened to
but
it just
like
to count.
the lyrics are there. Like it's not he's taking. It's not just that he's taking shots. He went very like we said it. He went very multi-layered in this. Like he went
Yeah,
all the way back, and then came back
No,
again, and
I'm
then
not
went back, came
saying.
back again. Like it's not like he didn't do what Quavo did. Quavo took like he took. I can't use the word cheap shots. Like it's not the right word I'm looking for. Weak shots. There we go. He took weak shots. Like his like
No. Cheap shots are definitely the right word you're looking for. Because that's all he had in the song.
it was both of them,
You gotta drop
Fair
low.
enough.
both of them.
You gotta drop
Hey,
low, bro.
BOS,
I
both.
did. To be fair though, I did like the song
Yeah,
itself.
song itself is okay.
And the song
It's
itself was
alright.
nice. The beat was good. This and that. But overall, this was whack.
Yeah,
No, he made a Migos song and tried to diss Chris Brown on it.
yeah,
Right.
right.
yeah.
Exactly
That's
what it is.
exactly what it
Drop
is.
Like he tried to
location.
sell his song. Like he wanted people to play his song. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, you gotta drop location immediately. You have to fight that nigga tomorrow. Nigga at 3 o'clock in the parking lot, like we did back in the
That
motherfucking
nigga
old
said we wish
That's
it
the
would have been
only
you that
fucking
died
way.
instead of Takeoff, bro.
It was a
Come
wrap
on.
after that.
Hey man,
That's the only way.
it's like if he's listening to that with his friends put the gun on the table, say, "Hey, when we rolling."
Like
Cause,
I'm
that's
with
the
Moo on
only
this one, man.
thing.
Like they gotta have like a celebrity death match style fight at this point. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie
but
to you.
100%.
Chris is gonna
Bring up
win.
the fact that
But
Chris
Chris
Mom
is gonna
But Chris is gonna win
Chris
though.
is gonna win.
Chris is gonna
but
win.
Like,
hear me
I
out.
don't know.
He gotta show he ain't got no bitch in him. Like, just fucking, if you gonna lose, at least lose on your fucking feet, bro. Like, I
Nah,
don't
Listen, you can't.
you
can
know how tall Quavo is?
you had a track at one point called Fight Night. You can't even play that no more.
Mm-mm.
R.I.P. the Navy dog. I had to regulate.
No, your ass need to
Barely.
regulate your verses again. That's what the fuck you
Barely.
need to do.
Gotta pull up on that, man. You damn near gotta talk about how his mama used to get abused at this point. Like I don't know what
Yeah.
you gotta do. I'm gonna throw you
Like,
some lives or
I don't know
something.
what the fuck you got to do, but you better start saying, "Hey, that's why you only lasted 15 minutes and stomped the yard." Like you got to have something.
Like,
Like you got to
something.
just throw
You
some
gotta
shit
come
and
out
hope it
with
sticks to the wall at this point.
something. You feel me?
Like every movie that man is, he died. He'll say something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like you got to say something. Like
I don't know. I don't know what it is. You gotta say the best part about Stomp the Yard was you standing on your. I don't know. You gotta give us something, my nigga. You gotta do that, or you gotta drop low immediately.
I know
Right
what he has
now,
to do.
pull up on him wherever he at, and you gotta fade that nigga till you
Like,
win. I don't care if it's
you-
back to back.
yeah,
No,
like
here's what
you
he got to do: reconcile with Offset and tag team that nigga. I don't know.
I don't listen. I really listen. I low key don't think that's the game you want to go with. Because if they go 2v1, listen, we're not gonna pretend like when Chris pair up with somebody is never pretty.
Oh, never.
Because then all of a sudden, fucking Drake and Chris Brown gonna drop one and just completely eliminate both of them from the entire conversation. Like we won't even remember the first diss because that one will be worse.
Yeah, because Chris will call up joining Lucas, and it's a wrap.
I'm trying to tell you.
For sure.
Chris will phone a friend, and it don't matter what friend. He might phone up somebody like Eminem who ain't even talked about yet. It just be a rap. Like, don't do that.
You don't want Eminem to join any.
What Eminem did to Benzino just recently for fun was let's not do that. Let's not do that, bro.
It was just playing when he did that shit. That shit was hilarious.
I ain't doing nothing.
Eminem dissed his own mom and fucking wife.
Leave the white boy
Like,
alone.
but you could tell you can literally tell that M wasn't even trying. He just said, "Bruh."
He did it for fun.
He did. He literally probably went in and did that shit in one take.
One take. For you don't mess with white people.
He's like, you know what?
He said my line.
I'm not even gonna write anything. I'm just gonna play. Hey, just play the beat. Just play the beat.
And I'm just gonna talk some shit about this fat necked ass nigga. Like
he probably spent less time on this than he did on Kill Shot.
Like quite literally. All right, I'm done.
Like,
hey,
and the rebuttal to that was absolutely trash. I'm sorry. There was nothing he said that was That was good.
That's because Benzino rap like he got a stroke.
No,
Because he sucks.
I was
no,
gonna say
we
it's
got to
because
put
he
that
did.
on Cassidy, and that was
Nah, gas.
that was shitty.
That was yeah. Like he hurt. He hurt.
Yeah, no, Cassidy wrote
He
that.
yeah. He hurt some. He hurt some. Oh, he hurt rap a little bit with that one. He should have just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
That was
right.
painful. That was painful. That sounded like if Rick James a month before he passed tried to rap. Like that's how bad that sounded. Like
Like,
Not
give
Rick
it up.
James.
Give it up.
we all look. We're not gonna act like we didn't see Rick James at the BET Awards. Stop playing with me. Y'all all seen it. Stop
Rick
playing.
James, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Like stop.
That nigga was
That
halfway
man
there.
was that man was struggling to sing his own hit.
He was halfway there. He was
Exactly.
about
So
halfway-
that's exactly what it sounded like when Benzino was rapping. It sounded like he on his way out the fucking door.
halfway there and halfway gone.
That
nigga
man is
halfway-
finna drop one more track called The Upper Room.
literally.
You wrong for that.
I'm not wrong, I'm right, because that's how the fuck it sounded.
Bonus track gonna be on
He
here.
literally he tried to somehow rap on a melody from the 80s and it didn't work.
How do you fuck up that? That's most rap songs are sampled from 80s melodies.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
that's real.
it was an easy melody, but he was like a beat and a half behind. Like it sounded like he pushed play on the tape and then started going. And he was on the B side instead of the A side.
Mike, I see
Oh,
some
my
gears in your
God.
head turning. What's going on there, Michael? What's going on? You look like you about to cook.
I'm getting ready to cook on the crossover. Don't worry, bro. I am getting
Yeah,
ready to
so-
cook on this crossover.
This man is fucking Captain Segway. He be coming up with some fucking here.
Hey, listen.
A, and then we're over here pointing.
That is
Yeah.
that is what the fuck we do. But since we got Mel on here, since we got Moolage on here, since we got boys, we got the fellas. Let's get to the most important part of this show before we get to the rest of this show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about this shit for months, really and truly hard and hot and heavy since like December. We
Yes.
told y'all we was gonna cross over 1,000 subscribers. We told y'all this motherfucking train was going. As
This
of
train
today,
gonna keep
as
on
of today, we are at 1,200 subscribers.
That's what I'm talking about.
1,200, ladies and gentlemen. We told y'all this motherfucking train was moving. And if you ain't buy your tickets, just wave. Because we done left you behind. That's what it is.
Y'all
Hey.
be looking at the people that be missing the cruise line.
So
Hey.
we are on our way to 2K. Yeah, I dropped the bar for y'all. But I'm glad that Mel and Moolage are on here because it started and finished with them. That last Inside the Huddle show about the draft, that motherfucker surpassed 2.3K views. One show.
Go.
Beautiful.
Because
man.
just like DJ Micah B been telling y'all from the jump, the best damn football show on the internet. Point
I tried to
blank
tell 'em.
fucking period. Not only that, they went live during day 2 of the draft, and that bitch had 2.3K views.
I tried to tell
That
him.
should tell you what would have happened if we'd have went live on day 1.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this today. I was dead ass serious when I said the best damn football show on the internet, period. Because it really is. That is what it is. By the way, I'm happy Mel and Moo are here because I, on the other hand, I'm happy to announce Mr. Gent, Outlaw. I know y'all are new to from the Sideline family and to Gentleman's Talk recently here. But I am happy to announce the 1 year anniversary of Gentleman's Talk on From the Sideline.
Yes, sir.
Mental Day, man. Mind you, Mental Day. So, fellas, if you got drinks, let's
Give me
raise
one.
a
See,
glass.
Oh,
I didn't even know that was today.
I'll pull up another one. Hold on. Let me pull up another one. I took
What you
another
say,
one.
Mel?
So while they getting pulled up, man, listen, we made it to a year with From the Sidelines, which means we have crossed over to 2 years as Gentlemen's Talk as a whole. So just so
Yeah.
y'all know, we ain't going nowhere. From the Sidelines is going nowhere but motherfucking up. Gentlemen's Talk, we here. We made it to a year. Troy, if you listening somewhere, we appreciate you, brother, from how it went from day 1. Mel, Moo, I appreciate y'all because when I came on initially, it started with me being as a member on Inside the Huddle for us to turn up and do what we do best, which is talk fucking football. And of course, DJ Micah B taking part on Monday on Basket to Basket, doing what he do best, talking motherfucking basketball, bringing in Outlaw and Mr. Gent, because Outlaw has been on most of the Gentleman's Talk special shows that we've had.
Yep.
Everything from the Juneteenth episode to the fatherhood episode, we've done that. Mr. Gent came in when myself, Mr. GQ, was on my little hiatus taking care of my mental health. We'll talk about mental health here in a couple weeks. Stepped in along with Moolage and showed up and showed the fuck out, turned up. And hey, we wouldn't be here without any of you guys, man. We appreciate you guys. And most importantly, man, the fans, man. We appreciate all the fans that's been here since day
I
one.
see you, Outlaw.
So that's what I'm talking about. Cheers, fellas. Appreciate you, Justin.
What's up, Justin? That's my dog.
Yeah.
If y'all peep game, I am drinking a body armor because I did all my drinking while I've been here training. So I'm recovering because I've still been hitting the gym because I'm one of them. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to get my work in, and I'm still going to get my drinks in. So now I got to rehydrate.
I definitely got to give a shout out to the Inside the Huddle show and Basket to Basket, because I said I was coming on and y'all accepted me. It was like, we're going to see what he's talking about. We're going to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? And Mel, you know I fuck with you, and I always say I cook you, but you know it's nothing but love, bro. Moo, I appreciate you heavy. When GQ was out, you was on here every week, just about every damn week. And since you took over PBT, you know I'm right here for you, man. We're going to keep it pushing. You already know what time it is.
Oh, man. Hey, man, let me just say something real quick.
That'll work, Justin.
Love and appreciate all my boys on here. I'm not going to take too much time, but the love and appreciation that I got from my boys is unmatched. Let me just say that. And this is just what hard work does, man. You feel me? We come to work every single day like everybody else, every single week, and try to give you a good content. And obviously it's paying off. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my brothers. And let's keep going up, man. You feel me?
Mr. J?
Yep, I'm going to jump in real quick. And
go ahead.
Real quick before, I'll jump in real quick because I got to get back to work anyway. I didn't even know today was the anniversary, so I jumped in at the right time. So congratulations to you guys. Y'all know how much I love y'all. Y'all my brothers. Outlaw, Mr. Gent. I don't know y'all yet, but y'all included in this as well. And since day one, GQ, Michael B, like y'all came in and y'all, as much as you say, we took you in, you took us in as well.
Yes.
With gentlemen's talk and just with your insight on everything. I'm the elder statesman, so all of y'all like my little brothers to me. So I learn from y'all every day, like every day. So, and I appreciate y'all help me grow as much as, I hope I help y'all grow.
Most definitely.
And this is just the beginning. Like I said, this is just the beginning. The 1K was the first stepping stone. 2K is right around the corner. 10,000 is within reach.
Mm-hmm.
And when we do that, and for everybody who's just listening and y'all gotta understand this. I've never met any of these people in person.
Facts.
This is the chemistry that you see is real because we've never spent a single second in each other's presence.
Literally.
So just imagine, because the goal is we can get one central spot where we can meet up and have some shows and just chill. When that happens, we're gonna blow the roof off this bitch.
It's over.
That's what the fuck I'm talking
So
about.
I just want everybody to know, love you guys, appreciate you. Celebrate the anniversary. I'm gonna have a drink for y'all later, but I'm gonna get back to work. Kendrick still ass, and yeah.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, OG Mel.
But
oh man,
we hit it like Michael told me when y'all first made this podcast, and he always told me to hop on, but I was a little in my head about a lot of things, So no, just being part of it now is just a beautiful thing, coming full circle, low key, man. Cause me and Mike talked about after practice about podcasts and stuff like that. So I love it. I love it here, man. I love it here. It's a beautiful thing.
Didn't I tell you it was gonna fit in perfectly?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Man, this is like you get like a little tear in your eye right there, bro.
Hey
I
man,
mean,
hey man,
it's just right. It's just
mind
right.
your business. What's going on?
Oh man, Outlaw, what you got, brother?
Man, I ain't gonna say too much, but I will say that I look forward to every Wednesday with you boys. It's wonderful watching this grow and just the shit that we say and just the jokes, the serious moments, the emotional moments. Man, it means a lot to me, and I hope that one day this takes off and we be sitting like Shannon Sharp one day, just in front of a fireplace, letting motherfuckers just really spit and just really be somebody one day. We somebody now, but one day we're gonna really, really be somebodies. And I will say this as a joke: once we get to 9,001 subscribers, you know what we got to drop in the chat.
Power level over
Still at
9,000.
9,000.
Thank you. I was about to say like, damn, y'all
I
about
know
Dragon
it.
Ball Z?
Hey,
Like,
come
yeah,
on now.
know
I am
it.
not. I am not gonna leave you on
Over
that island.
9,000.
What did you say? His power level's over 9,000.
we
We're
got
gonna
it.
have
Do
that
it.
video queued the fuck up, ready to go.
Easily.
Man. So, DJ Micah B, you
I'm
ready?
ready. I'm ready. Oh man, y'all know what time it is. Last week Outlaw gave me the biggest shout out of all time when he was like, I don't know how you pull it together. When I first hear you talk about it, I don't know what you're gonna do, but somehow you pull it together. Well, Mr. Outlaw, this week there's no question about it. I'm not gonna give a lot of background, not gonna give a lot of synopsis. I'm gonna tell y'all straight out what this thing is gonna be today. As you know, there's a lot of rap beef in the game right now. As you also know, there's a WWE draft going on. So here's what I'm going to do today. And I think y'all should be able to bear with me. Because I think it's very, very fitting that because of what's going on in the rap game, what's going on in WWE, I am going to tell you the top 5 number 1 draft picks all time in the NBA. I am going, since 2000, my bad. I am also going to give you the number 1 WWE draft picks of all time. And I'm also going to give you my top 5 diss tracks of all time in rap beef.
Damn, a triple crossover. That's a
Yes,
first.
we are.
Right.
Yes, we are.
You
That boy
breaking
say, I'm
ankles
giving
right
you
now.
a triple double one time for the one time. Let's fucking go.
Ankles,
No trip,
ankles on
Gerald.
the flow.
Saying,
What do they call that in French? Menage a trois?
yeah, we gonna have a menage a
Hey,
trois. You damn
y'all
right.
better lace them motherfucking shoes up for your ankles get snatched.
I'm trying to tell you. So
Lace your
where I
Nikes.
want to start? I'm gonna ask y'all where y'all want to start. Give me an answer, and we're gonna start there. Anybody?
Let's start with the WWE.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say something.
With the WWE.
And I know it's gonna be a couple of people mad with this list because one person does appear twice. Surprise. Starting off at number 5, the first ever NXT as much as I can remember. I mean, some people argue Finn Balor, but I think this person here was the first person drafted in the WWE draft from NXT as a top pick. I am going with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has carried Raw and WWE on his back. No explanation there. Number 4, and something that y'all probably wouldn't expect because y'all are about to be surprised by this one. The first round, 2008, Rey Mysterio was drafted in the first round. And that was insane because nobody thought Rey Mysterio would be drafted in the first round with Triple H there, John Cena there. You had all these heavy hitters. Going on to number 3 and number 2 because they're the same person. 2011, John Cena got drafted number 1.
Bum, ba-da-da.
That's right. But
Time is up. My time is now.
if you know, in 2005, when John Cena left SmackDown and came to Raw on Chris Jericho's show, the highlight reel, the ovation was as big as any Stone Cold and Rock ovation ever. That was the craziest thing ever. I was so pissed. And the reason why I was pissed is I watched it on YouTube and I didn't have cable at the time and John Cena was gone for SmackDown. I was very mad. Very, very
Hey
mad.
man, we do what we got to do given the situations. All right, we come from the age where we had foil on the antennas and we had to have them bitches turn just right to get the perfect picture. If somebody bumped the TV, it fucked everything up. So you know we do
You gotta slap it a little bit.
we thankful for streaming. Okay, we thankful for streaming.
And number one, the very first number one draft pick ever to WWE, and it went to SmackDown. Can anyone of you tell me who got drafted first in 2002? No.
It wasn't The Rock, was it?
It was The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock, the very first number one draft pick ever in WWE history. The Rock on the brand split. And deservedly so. So, as I said,
I mean, the Rock also played a role in the whole show being named SmackDown and everything else. I mean, it kind of was a part of his key catchphrases, but that's
SmackDown was his show.
Yeah.
But you know what? Because we're going back into rapping after, I'm gonna do the top 5 number one draft picks since 2010 right now, and I'll leave the 5 best diss tracks of all time for after this one, right? Coming in number 5, top 5 number one draft picks since 2000. Y'all can say what you want. Somebody's going to be mad. I don't care. I'm going with Anthony Davis in 2013.
That was a good draft pick. That definitely was.
Not mad about that.
Yeah, not mad about that at all.
Number
The
4,
brow.
and he's only number 4 because he hasn't reached his pinnacle yet. We still got to see where he's going for right now. I'm going with the one and only man that just won his playoff series, Anthony Edwards. Because
I hope he was going to say
slim.
Yeah. I hope he's going. Hey,
I'm with
Michael better do a DNA test.
Anthony
Lord.
Edwards
Do a
is
DNA
slim.
test.
You're not finna do this right now, Jet. You're not finna do this shit.
I'm just saying what I said.
Number 3, and you can feel however you want to because this man won the MVP, but his career, unfortunately, as a superstar wasn't long enough. I got to go with Derrick Rose. I don't think nobody has a problem with that.
Not at all.
Nah, that's
You only
valid.
have a problem about the
didn't have
injury.
knees made out of fucking glass. He would be a champion.
Boy, that's not. That's aluminum.
Hey,
His
Mo.
daddy was definitely a glass maker.
Yeah, he
Y'all
aluminum
stupid.
foil.
Stop that.
What was that nigga from SpongeBob who had like paper skin and bones made of fucking?
My God.
Oh,
My leg.
Every morning, my leg.
Doesn't matter.
Every
Youngest
night,
MVP ever.
Like
Youngest
this,
MVP ever. Mind you, I want to remind y'all, this is the number one draft pick since 2000, so Allen Iverson did not make the list. You know, so,
I mean, yeah, but I mean, literally, Derrick Rose. Every time he get a knee injury, you hear Stone Cold's glass breaking in the background.
God.
y'all can get out Derrick Rose like that. Number 2, the most ultimate snub from the top 75 list. I don't care what nobody says. I'm going with Dwight Howard. 3-time all defensive.
That nigga a little
Player
nasty,
of
but I
the
understand.
3-time all defensive player of the year. Hey, yeah, he got a little nasty vibe. So what?
Not to mention he was the last player drafted out of high school like
He
that.
was and lived up to all the hype. And of course, number 1, King James. We can move on from that. Whatever. Shit, I don't give a damn. It is what it is. But now, the moment y'all have been waiting for, because right after this, we're going back into these diss tracks. Coming in number 5 for my favorite diss tracks of all time. Somebody's going to be mad out there. I don't give a damn. I'm going with Ether. How
That's
can
solid. That's solid.
Ether be so low? Because it ain't better than none of the ones above it. Number 4,
Bars.
Number 4, and I don't care who got something to say. This song ended careers. Moolage, you hear me? It ended careers. It ended a career. And I am going with Wankster. Ended a career.
Talk that shit, dog.
You damn right talk that shit. That's facts.
The residuals from that are still being felt.
Ja Rule never had a number 1 after that.
Nah.
He dropped off. He definitely dropped off after that.
Now, somebody might feel some type of way about this, but I don't care. Number 3, and it's controversial because somebody's going to be like, how the hell could that be number 3 is the best? I don't care. I'm going with Hit 'Em Up as number 3. Yes, Hit 'Em Up is number 3. And I'm gonna talk my shit if y'all want to go back and forth about that.
I'm with it.
Sherrod is
I ain't
like,
tripping.
hey, look,
I
Jay
ain't
like,
tripping. I ain't tripping.
Jay like,
Do what
damn,
you do.
that's number 3? Oh
Do
my
what you
God.
do. Do
I'll
what
be
you
quiet.
do.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
Number 2. And y'all are gonna hate me for this one, but yes, Hit 'Em Up is number 3. I don't
Yeah.
care. Y'all need to do some more
Do
research.
what you do.
Number
But watch
2
my shoes.
is the one that everybody thinks is the number 1 diss track of all time, which is No Vaseline. And I know y'all are over there shocked because No Vaseline is not number 1. But number 1,
It's your list.
I hope I
GQ,
hear who I
you
want to
gonna
hear
love
at number
this.
one.
You're gonna appreciate this, GQ. You are. Number 1, the GOAT. And I don't care what nobody got to say. Sorry.
You
I know
better say Pop.
Lil Wayne. No, how I'm gonna say Pac when Pac was number 3? We Hit 'Em Up.
Fuck out of here.
Moo. Listen, you just look. It's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I know. Hey, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure you like, damn, this and that. Sherrod want to know why Pac ain't number 1. I'm gonna tell you why he ain't number 1. Because the GOAT, who I call the GOAT, even though I call Lil Wayne the GOAT of our generation, the GOAT. I'm going with LL Cool J with Jack the Ripper, the
I give you that. I
pioneer
give you that.
himself.
I give you that.
Dropped the craziest diss track against Cool Mo D in the early days of rap. That is my 5. That is the crossover. Y'all can go at it. I'm gonna sit back and listen.
I ain't even mad at the.
I
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the list at all. Like I enjoy the list. I enjoy the list. Like, and you already know how I feel about the. You already know how I feel about the top 2. Those are 2 of my greatest diss tracks of all time. It's not even remotely a question. Like, it's just not. Like, the way I feel about No Vaseline is because that man literally did 1v4 and smoked them all. And see, here's the thing with No Vaseline. For me personally, as a fan of diss tracks like this, what makes No Vaseline so fire is not the actual diss itself. It's what the fuck led up to. Yeah. Because when Cube found out he was on a fucking boat and he said, turn this bitch around, and got off the boat and wrote this bitch in one take and demolished all of them.
He went straight to the studio.
Like this man left the boat and went to the studio.
Twitter,
like, who the fuck does that?
Story.
Like, the equivalent of what Cube did would have been if he'd have went motherfucking IG Live and did this shit. That's the equivalent of what Cube did. He said, I ain't writing shit. Play the fucking beat. He destroyed all of them in one take.
Now, I want to remind everybody out there, this is not the 5 best diss tracks. This is just my 5 favorite diss tracks.
His list.
My 5 favorite. So, it's
my
list. It's just my 5 that I like to listen to them. I'm mad at your reasoning for 4, but that isn't your reasoning for 3. Listen, Justin,
I do want to hear your reasoning for 3. I have to hear your reasoning for 3.
Go ahead and cook. Go ahead and cook.
Let me tell y'all. I just told y'all it's my favorite. It's not my top. If it was my top would be different. Tupac would be number 2. Hit 'Em Up would be number 2. But I don't listen to Hit 'Em Up as much as I listen to Jack the Ripper. Nor do I listen to it as much. Like that's all it is. It's just my favorite. But I think everybody would sit here and agree it's the 5 best ever.
I would still leave Hit 'Em Up at 3.
I won't go
because I don't think Hit 'Em Up is better than Jack the Ripper or No Vaseline. I 100% stand on that fucking island. I don't give a fuck.
I have a controversial opinion coming.
Okay, but and part of the reason that I have Hit 'Em Up as 3 is because Tupac did 1 verse. He did 1.
Talked a lot of shit
in that 1 verse.
Yes, I understand that, but I didn't listen to Wankster as much as I listened to the other 3 above Wankster. It's not the best. I want y'all to remember that it's not the ones I think is the best. It's the ones that I feel like I listen to the most because those tracks are my favorite diss tracks. Not that they're the best diss tracks. And I want y'all to understand that, everybody out there in the comments. It's just the ones that I listen to the most. That's what favorite means. Like, to put it in perspective, Hakeem Olajuwon is my favorite player ever, but Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And we're not going to talk about Jordan being the GOAT or LeBron being the GOAT. I'm just saying the perspective here is those are the ones I listen to. Those are my favorite diss tracks. That's the ones I listen
I'll
to
give
the
you that.
most.
I understand your reasoning.
I want this controversial take. Go ahead and cook.
Right,
Go ahead and
right.
cook.
Go ahead.
I
Let's
ain't
hear
gonna
it.
say a whole lot about this one, but I feel like one of the catchiest diss tracks is fucking Window Shopper. The
Oh
fucking
yeah, that's a
chorus,
good one too.
Hey,
the
that's hard.
chorus
That
is
one
fucking
hard
Yeah.
hard.
too.
Yeah.
I think I know why.
And he use a window shopper.
He came
And the
from
melody was fire too. The melody
he
of that
came
song
from
was
Jay
that melody
Z,
was
Jada
dope.
Kiss, J.
Came by.
Ja Rule, and Nas.
Like,
It's a catchy ass diss. I don't care what nobody says.
It is
like
because
I give y'all.
on the surface, if you're just like a music fan, you're like, man, that's a dope ass track. But if you listen to the lyrics like a lot of us do, you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Let
Okay.
me go pull up AZ lyrics real quick. I need to read this. Hold the
I
phone.
gotta read it. I
So
gotta see it.
one of my favorite diss tracks of all time that did not make this list, and y'all are gonna laugh because all of y'all remember this track. He just didn't make the list because it wasn't a rap song, but I contemplated about putting this on this list over my number 5. Is Iman, I Don't Want You Back.
Ha.
You right. Right. So that should take. It's a hard diss, and it's one of the best disses ever. But the girl did come hard too. On the flip side, but as just saying, like these are the songs that the diss tracks I listen to over and over again.
That wasn't the first time that she came hard.
No, it was not. Wow. No, it wasn't.
I'm sorry, you threw that alley. I had no fucking
Any
choice.
female that says, "Fuck all the times you thought you broke my back," yeah, I broke your back. It's okay. You're just in your feelings. No,
just to be,
somebody
just
get
to
her
be
a wheelchair.
Just to be out of there.
But there y'all have it, man. Another crossover, a three-way crossover, the first time in history. A three-way crossover.
So what he's saying is that's his first time ever doing a three-way.
No, it's not.
Overrated.
Overrated as fuck.
Mr. Gent.
It ain't worth that kind of energy.
Mr. Gent.
I'm gonna tell y'all, don't do it.
You're too young. Sit your young ass down.
Whoa. Don't do that.
Sit
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sit down, dog.
I am sitting down, but don't do that.
I am sitting down.
Yeah, sit down. You better ask Mr. GQ, bro. You better sit down. Mr. GQ know me in my prime now. Hey, sit down.
I know you too. I know you too.
No. You. So listen. You know him, but you don't know him. You know how black people, we got to say, you don't know him.
Yeah, they put the emphasis on the end.
He can sing, but he can sing. You might sit down on this one.
Hey, Obsessed was hard. Hey, Obsessed was hard. That was an R&B diss. It was hard. Like it really was. It was hard. But we not gonna pretend like Eminem's diss back wasn't, because he kind of did.
She never said nothing else.
She never said nothing after that, because he showed went in, because and you know how M is. He don't just target one person. He targeted like 5 in that song. Because I believe he went after Mariah, he went after Nick, he went after like 5 people in that damn song.
And the scary thing about Eminem, he's not afraid to make fun of himself. So diss that man at your own fucking volition. Like you might be in danger.
So Justin, it's not that they pop up after the fact. It's that either me or Micah got to click on it because we got like 5 things going on over here and put it on the screen. Like I got 3 screens going on literally in front of me right now. Got my research screen and I got my chat screen in case we miss some. And then we got the screen over here. So one of us has to pop that up. That's how that works. For all my podcasters out there, when you operate with multiple screens, this is how this shit works. So that's why I like being on other shows, because I could just have this shit as my full screen. I ain't got to worry about nothing. But we got to get our we got to get our producer on too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But no, you good. Don't worry about it, bro. It's not your fault. You good. It is what it is. It's welcome to the world of podcasting. When you start going live like this, it's cool. It's fun. That's why one day
Justin, we got to have you on.
Justin definitely got to bring his ass on, because
little goofy big headed.
I know the fans out there. Y'all don't know Justin, but we know Justin. Justin, a funny motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it like that. Justin, a funny motherfucker. Like we got to get him on there because we.
What's up, Mr. Lyric?
What's the deal?
Hey, Lyric, I'm sorry to tell you, your son was gonna get cooked today, and he backed out last minute, man. It is what it is.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Hey,
shots
Hey,
fired.
hey,
Shots
shot.
fired.
that's the wrong one. He get Facebook banned every week. So hey, chill
Oh,
out.
he going in.
Let it go.
Oh,
Surely
What?
let it go.
I give it. I'm gonna sit over here.
That's the equivalent of calling somebody a bald head scallywag, bro. That's fucked up.
But I am.
ain't got no hair in the back. Damn, dope.
yeah, man.
Your
Your
head
son
is
was supposed
messed
to come
up.
on today to defend Beyonce, and he backed out last minute. And I don't blame him. I'd be scared too. Not going. I'd be scared too to come on and defend Beyonce because there's not enough evidence to defend her.
Not at all.
Neo edit. Oh wow.
That's fine. He'll make money.
That boy
He
said,
got
"Come
two
closer."
girlfriends. Hey, the ladies love the bald head. Let me say.
You know, I
That's
heard
because
if
they
you
don't know
rub
you
But
bald.
this one, look
I've heard before if you rub a bald man's head, it's good luck.
man.
He ain't Buddha.
Don't
Say
do
Showtime ain't the Apollo outlaw. Stop that.
Oh shit. That was man. That's what I'm saying. So just so y'all see, that was a glimpse of that. Ain't even scratching the surface of what the fuck. Like Justin is different.
Big facts.
Like Justin is different.
Yeah,
Right.
probably because he built like the worms off of Men in Black.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Gent,
I
fuck
feel
that
like
shit.
we
You gotta
just,
throw a fucking
I feel like we
destructive
just
that
started
nigga.
something.
You gotta go whole quilling at
I'll
that
do
nigga,
it.
bro.
I'll do it. Don't
I feel like we just
worry about
started
me.
something.
I'm
This nigga
cool.
was
Oh my
Hey,
god. This look
hey,
that.
this
Sure
nigga,
how we gonna
Mr.
finish
Jen,
here.
Mr. Jen hatfishing everybody, bro. Come on.
Hey man, catfishing. Nah, I'm proud to be bald. Don't worry
Not
about that.
catfish.
Hatfishing.
That boy
I'm
still
proud to
look
be bald.
like old girl off
I,
of Friday when she took her wig off.
We started with
just
That
like
boy,
just like
hey.
all y'all niggas got kitchens in the back of y'all head. Don't worry
Hold
about
on.
me.
Hold on,
Don't worry about me.
Neo. Walmart branded Neo. Hold on,
Hold
Neo.
on.
Don't come for
That's
me.
fine. That's
He
Don't
said
fine.
we
don't
got
Great
come for
value.
me,
kitchens.
Neo.
Great value
Y'all
still
Was
leave
that
got
the
Little
value.
Phil alone,
Great
goddammit.
value still got value. That's fine.
was that the
That's fine.
correct word? He said that we got kitchens in the back of our head.
my little
Turn
Medusa
around. I
thing
bet
got
you got
something
a
to say
whole
about
pack of
that.
Oscar Mayer wieners in the back of that head.
Hey,
You know what?
hey,
Yeah.
GQ.
My little
Look at that
Medusa
fucking
thing got
dip in the
something to
back
say
of your
about
head
that
with
one.
that half-ass Michael Strahan ass gap. Hold on now. We're gonna start roasting now. I'm gonna start lighting shit on fire.
Hey,
Hold on, baby.
GQ.
Don't
Hey,
let
GQ.
Justin ain't the only comedian around here. I'm gonna start lighting
Hey,
shit up.
Hey,
but the
Moo,
fact is,
Moo.
y'all still
Come on, Moo.
naming
You
niggas
know
with
I
money. That's
got you.
fine.
Hey, Mr. J. Stop. Okay, you in trouble with your
I'm,
so
I'm,
sick of love. No, you ain't so sick of love song. You so sick of your hairline, nigga, because it's gone.
it's not gone. I can grow it back if I want to.
Do I gotta?
Don't do that.
Let the locks
Don't do
down.
that. You be
Might
too
as well
weak.
go back to right behind
You
the
too weak. I
ear.
grow it back.
So sick of my hairline, it won't grow back.
Let me find out your shit grow like a horseshoe.
Get the
Oh
locks
no.
down real quick.
Hey,
Don't let me drop the.
Mr. J, you got a cul-de-sac on your head, bro? Is that what it looks like when you go?
Oh,
Wow,
hey,
wow. That's what we're
hey,
doing.
I got the classic line.
This is
You'll
what we're
never
doing.
find, boom, 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 another hairline like mine.
Oh, wow. Ooh. I mean, hit that direct. Ooh.
To be completely fair, when Derek Wright cut his hair off, he started hooping a lot better. Y'all seen his stats this year, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
And you're right. And when he shaved his head after high school, he learned how to catch a football. You're damn right.
I give you that. I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you that one. I give you that one. I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide.
Hey,
All right,
sometimes you got to become a little more, aerodynamic
Hey, man,
to make
it's
it happen. It's
cool.
okay.
It's like in the summertime, it's that breeze.
Now, in the
hit, and it's
summertime, you
hot.
got to wear sunglasses so you don't get burnt from the sweat but rolling off the shit. Like,
Yeah,
No,
so that's the thing.
no.
That's the thing. That thing to be rolling down.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey,
Wow.
I mean, I did say the horseshoe, so
Wow.
yeah. That,
What happened? What's
Hey,
going on? We
GQ.
had to switch the
Mr.
narrative.
Chen, the only black person I know that got to put sunscreen on his bald head so he don't get sunburned in the summer.
Now you know that's
Yeah,
not the only
stop
person.
it.
Now you know Jay's in here probably. Don't you
that's
come
true.
for me.
Oh, that's true.
Don't you come for me.
Oh, that's true.
Jay
Joseph
is
probably
a whole
somewhere
other
around this month.
Jay is a whole other conversation.
Jay gets sunburned and his head peel and get a different shade.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
the
do
difference.
that. I don't do that.
I'll give you your flowers, brother. At least you ain't got a lumpy head.
I pull this shit off. I make this shit look good.
Hey, boy, I don't know who lied to you, but somebody lied to you.
Your mama.
Oh,
Sherrod, don't
Hold
go down
on.
this hole, dog. Don't go down this hole. You know better.
Look, we're
You
going down a
know
whole
better.
rabbit hole right now. What's going on? Hold
You
on.
know better.
Oh shit, Bobby.
Yo, you know better.
Oh man! All right. My fault,
You
my
know
fault.
better.
Look, don't
I love you,
have
mom. I
look,
love you, mom. Marcus. Love you, mom.
don't let Miriam
Love
into
you,
this
mom.
chat.
Hey, you the
Don't
only nigga I know. You the only
come
nigga I
here,
know.
come
Hey. You the only nigga I know that gotta wear earmuffs on your head for wintertime. Don't do this.
I
Don't
don't.
go
I
down
do
this
not.
rabbit
I
hole.
do not.
Don't go down this
My
rabbit
ears
hole,
too
bro.
small. My ears too small to wear earmuffs. I don't need that.
I didn't say your ear. I said your head, nigga. Don't do that.
Oh, my fault. Shit. Hey, beanies look good on me
Go,
though. I have to
hey.
say,
Go ahead and adjust
Beanies
them
don't
hoes
look
just
good.
like
You gotta buy a one
just
size
like
fits
this.
all. What
You
the
know,
fuck?
you
it
gotta keep
does.
them hoes warm. You gotta keep them warm, nigga. Don't do this. You know
I
not
do.
to
You
do
right.
this.
You right. You right.
I
He
see
buy a
you
regular
tomorrow,
beanie and that bitch be stretched out like a hot dog down the hallway, like Stewie said.
No, you right. You right. You right. They do be stressed out. What's going on, Mooch? You all right over there?
I'm just enjoying the show. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's the problem when 4 out of 5 of us kind of know each other and we be like, hold on now, we can get kind of dumb real quick. Like hold on,
This is so
we're not gonna pretend like we ain't been around each other.
While Moolah's over there, go ahead and tell Moo cut his hair and send some dread. You can put one right here, one in
Hey
front.
man, I'm be looking like that Bob Marley movie. I'll be looking like 50 Cent.
God damn it.
Nah, you'll be looking like the nigga from 8 Mile.
Oh, Anthony
big
Mackie.
ass dreads. All right, man. Look. Okay.
Oh, God.
Cap session done.
All right,
let's get back to this rap beat.
The fact that you called it a cap session, that's dated all of us.
Actually, I fucking lied. I can see now. Your head is kind of lumpy, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, no. Outlaw.
Back in that nigga head like some
You leaned forward, and I was like, hold on.
He said you was catfishing. He said you was catfishing with that filter known as your light.
But at the same time, you over there looking like Tony Stark in Endgame.
Hey, Jake, it's okay.
In the beginning of the movie.
Hey, Mr. Jake, can't nobody say you don't got waves on your head though, bro.
Okay? Oh, wow. Like the waves in the back of your head? Oh, that's called bumps. My bad. Shit.
Shave that beard one time and let's see the lumps across your neck.
Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out.
Hey, chill out. I bet your shit look like the surface of Mars, don't it?
Hey, I shaved it one time. I'm not gonna lie. I shaved it one time. I used to work at Chick-fil-A.
And your ass look like a damn. You look like a.
It ain't my fault. You got craters under your neck.
I look like Alfonso. I'm not gonna lie. I left the mustache.
I'll give you some advice. If you want to get your beard and your mustache to connect and all that, just eat more.
They do.
It'll go in perfectly, bro.
Don't worry about that. Let it do. They do.
He say y'all still on his ass.
Listen.
Hey, bro. Hey, nigga, take a deep breath and his front teeth get cold with that gap. Stop playing with me.
And that's fine because I get hot. I'm hot. I'm hot around me. That's fine.
All right, we gonna.
Listen. I have a very.
Mama buckets. You know I do.
Bro, we don't even know where your forehead begin. It might be right above your eyebrows. We don't even know where that should begin.
That's fine. I'm gonna try the whole thing.
I have a legit serious question. That's why this show is not made for kids, ladies and gentlemen. So, Mr. Gent, I have to know this. I have to know this. When you eat it, do you ever get caught in between? Oh, shit. You ever like catch a lip on the way out? Like, like.
Nah, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, shit.
I'm the best eater on the panel. Let's get it.
Oh, don't take your camera off so loud, nigga.
Hold on.
Not gonna lie.
Just pause, Charles.
When I say they love the ball head.
Rephrase that, brother. Rephrase.
When I say they love the ball head, they can grip that like a basketball and go ahead and do what they gotta do.
Goodness
they can
gracious.
put like their fingers in like the fucking like the bowling
They
ball
is.
holes in your head.
Yeah. Get that grip in the back, Don't worry about that.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about that, bro.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, sweetheart.
Justin, you out of line, man. You started this shit, Justin.
Right there.
I mean, but truthfully, no. We're not gonna do that. Justin did not start this.
I know. I fucked up.
Jit started this
wait
shit.
for everyone.
Justin just turned it up, and then we just poured gasoline on it, and it just never stopped burning. This shit went like a wildfire in East Texas.
You know, it only makes sense because this is like a diss track episode, and we over here it makes
Hey.
We literally having a looking boy session right now.
We're putting on
like we used to do in the cafeteria back in the day during lunch.
When they say your mom built like a damn Ferris wheel and shit, I remember them days.
You just brush your teeth, looking boy.
Calling dark skinned niggas porch monkeys. I remember all that.
Goddamn jigaboos.
Moo, don't feel no type of way, Moo.
Hey, look, I try to tell them, but we look, Justin, we know each other. We've been there, done that. We know this. That's why, like, that's not what they want. I'm a nice guy for a reason, but when I get started, I don't really have I don't have a stop button.
Shout out to Moo. Moo ain't said shit the whole time. He's just in the background.
The whole time I'm just letting y'all cook, bro. This is grade A gold right here. Okay. I don't know if like y'all, if anybody ever needed a tutorial on how to roast, just watch this episode. They got you, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm getting ready because I gotta get ready because the roast of the GOAT is coming up soon. The roast of Tom Brady is coming soon, so I gotta be prepared because that shit gonna be hilarious. Oh, that shit's gonna be hysterical.
Okay, all right. Let's get back on
every minute
track
of
here
that.
with rap beef. Let's get back on track here with rap beef because let's ask a very important question here.
Let's get it.
Very important question. Out of all the come on, Outlaw, I'm trying to be serious.
Fuck you.
Okay, in all seriousness,
right.
we're in the middle of rap beef right now. Out of all these rappers, who do you think has the best diss track?
Oh God, I'm sorry.
All right, so you said who, like, of all the ones, the current, we're talking about the current ones, right? Like who had the, you say who had the best one?
Track. Yep.
So Chris has hit the hardest because of the personal shots. Like Chris has hit the hardest, like it 100% did.
You can't come back from that one. Like you got to go fight.
No, that literally looked like a Mike Tyson fight. Like you got knocked out in 20 seconds and you can't get up from the canvas. Like you just can't. I'm sorry.
Quavo got to go fuck his mom at this point. Like that's how you can only get back like that. What else can you besides fuck his mom at this point?
You have to.
He can literally just go be like Patrick Starr and crawl under a fucking rock and disappear.
I mean, he kind of has at this point. I forgot Quavo was even around. Like,
you got to go slap this nigga on stage. I ain't gonna lie.
Something you know what? You might have to go pull a Will Smith on Chris Rock. You might have to just to get some kind of maybe a little bit of street cred back, but you ain't got none.
No,
you literally like Chris Brown hit you so hard, you literally overdrafted.
I mean, he 5 foot nothing, so I mean,
like it's the first of the month and you already broke. Like you ain't even paid the mortgage yet, and you already broke, bro. Your account in the negative after that.
To mention the whole rumor that Chris Brown bought out most of the tickets to your show, and you went out to an empty show. Like I ain't gonna lie, you gotta go powerbomb this nigga immediately. You have to go powerbomb him right now.
At this point, Quavo, his career next to fucking Fetty Wops.
But I just think it's funny how like even if Quavo tries to provide that man's tickets,
not next to Fetty Wap. Oh my God,
Fetty Wap is different because he's really connected and really sell drugs and really be having people disappear and shit. So Fetty Wap just in his own goddamn way.
I definitely am going with Chris Brown as well.
Oh man, I'm sorry that shit just blew me. Whatever y'all was saying just blew me. I was not ready for this roast session today.
You know,
I'm sorry.
And that's how I felt too, because I was like, is that really a move? Because you did help that man make money off of that. So there was that part.
Also true.
Y'all know that. Y'all know the expression.
It's a 50 Cent type of move. It's about the pettiness.
Very true.
Yeah. Y'all know the expression when you blow the wig off the top. That's what we did to Sherrod with the roast session just now. So okay, we all think Chris Brown had pretty much the best disc. What do you think
The most personal, I
was?
think.
Yeah, I think it was the most personal.
I'm
still gonna say I still think Kendrick had the best one because of what he did. Because
I-
Kendrick started it, waited till everybody laid their shot, and then dropped another shot after that.
So you had to think about how Kendrick started. Like he didn't start with his own song, just talking
No,
shit.
he started with a bar.
With a bar. And he sat there. He
So,
threw it out there.
What truly holds more weight, me dropping a diss or me dropping a bar that spiraled this shit out of control? Because that's really what happened.
It broke the internet.
Now the Chris Brown and Quavo thing, that's been building. We know that.
Yeah,
we already know. But we was talking about,
pull up.
Yeah. Now I also got to say, and we didn't talk about this much earlier. At some point, we talking about DLCs and stuff. At some point, I think somebody, aka Pusha T, might want to jump in this conversation too, because he need to redeem himself too.
He's gonna have to.
Already.
He got to redeem himself too, because he ain't in a good spot either.
You know what? We skipped one whole topic about diss tracks. We ain't did like no female diss tracks.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, I can get down with that. I mean, it makes sense.
Rick Ross could have sat his ass on the sidelines with that weak ass diss he had.
We have no idea why he even existed in this conversation because Ross ain't in nobody's top 10.
Hey, but you know what? Rick Ross jumped in because Drake dissed his ass too.
I was gonna say Drake called
but
first track. So
listen, Ross makes good music. Ross is not a diss track rapper at all.
No,
Ross can drop hits now. I'm gonna give him his flowers. Ross drops hits, but Ross is not a diss track rapper at all. Like not in the least bit. Like he's not. I'm sorry. You can't, when you look like you swallowed and ate James Harden and tried to drop a bar, like you not finna do that. Like no. Stay your ass where you was at.
I mean, you got a Wingstop franchise.
Shout out to all the Paris.
All the Paris.
The fact that they made a meme that said what I look like before Thanksgiving, what I look like after Thanksgiving, which was literally James Harden and Rick Ross tell you everything you need to know.
I mean, Rick Ross is easy target, bro, because like 50 Cent fucked his wife, Drake fucked his wife. Like when your wife belongs to the streets, bro, you over there looking like Scottie Pippen. Just shut up.
I got about Scottie Pippen on Basket to Basket. Make sure I check that out Monday.
Nice drop.
You're not just plugging the basket to basket.
He really did. That's some plug ass shit, and I love it. That shit is phenomenal.
Speaking of Scottie Pippen, he got dissed too by Future. That was actually a dope ass song. Thought it was a drought.
That's true.
Basket to Basket.
So I want to circle back real quick because Outlaw said something. So I want to go ahead and give flowers because we did not talk about, because there is another side to this, and we did not talk about female diss tracks, and there are quite a few. So I'm gonna run down this list because I had it written down, so I had to. That's why I got my 3 screens. I got my Word document.
Man, Batman always prepared over there.
Hey man, because we know how music get down. But let me read this list off because we had Roxanne's Revenge by Roxanne Shanti. It was aimed at UTFO. So way back when, that was we talking about before all of us was born. Okay, this did come out in the 80s. It was like 1984, 85, somewhere in that time frame. So you had to go back and listen to it. Yeah. So we have to ask our dad about that one, but it happened. You had the 10% diss by MC Light, one of the greatest female MCs of all time. That was there, and it was aimed at MC Antoinette.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Antoinette. Say her name. Her name is kind of hard to say, but we're gonna say it like that. But she killed her. Okay. She literally, MC Light pulled a Shaggy. She only used 10% of her lyrical capacity and destroyed her. That's what happened.
MC Light is in top 5 female rappers of all time. I don't.
Hell, she damn near might make an argument to be in the top 5 of all time. Period.
I was gonna say, as far
like
as
we had. So this one, I was a big fan of this one, and y'all might remember this one. I know we were young when this came out. We were babies when this came out, but we all went back and listened. But Payback by Choice.
Oh hell yeah!
Because this one was aimed at Willie D, Too Short, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, the Ghetto Boys, and NWA. So
all the California rappers.
Yeah. So it was controversial because a lot of people dubbed like Choice was like the first. She was the first lady of the Rap A Lot label. So that's for a little backstory for y'all. So after she got essentially some shit happened with MC Willie D, and it pissed her off. Mm-hmm. And That was a wrap. And she said, "Fuck the bullshit." Now I got to go to.
I would just like to let you know your dad would appreciate that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And now let me go at the second greatest female MC in Queen Latifah, because she had Name Calling Part 2 that was aimed at Foxy Brown. In case y'all forgot about that, that came out in 1998. So that was another one that was just, listen, this generation only knows Queen Latifah as the actress and the star of Equalizer. Y'all don't understand. Get on YouTube and just listen. All right, like Queen Latifah was really, that's
she was her.
She was her. Her and MC Light was not what you wanted in your life. If you,
I tell you.
like I'm telling you, like we talk about the Little Kims and all these other ones. I'm like, listen now, listen. Queen Latifah and MC Light are two females you don't want making diss tracks about you, because they're gonna fuck your world up. And they're gonna do exactly what Chris Brown did, and they're gonna take all the personal shots at your ass, and you ain't gonna know what to do but get knocked out, because Queen Latifah had hands too, so you really didn't want all them problems.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, listen,
Queen Latifah probably bigger than all of us on this show.
And she was gonna walk you. Pull up if you want to. She was gonna walk you. Nigga, don't play with her.
And it's funny. So speaking of Lil Kim, you had Bang Bang by Foxy Brown and Capone and Noriega that was aimed at Little Kim. This happened back in the year 2000. So we getting there. So there was that one. There's another big one. All right. So fighting words. Okay. You talk slick. Fuck is all that sneak shit. That was the line that set everything off in that particular track right there. So, like I said, we talk about these notes for a reason. So, I'm going to bring a name y'all ain't heard in a long time, and her name is Jackie O. And she dropped TKO. And who was the victim? Foxy Brown, yet again, got caught up in some bullshit and was a victim of another diss track, because somehow, some way, Foxy Brown be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm just going to call it what the fuck it is. All right. What's Beef? 2006 by Trina. Who was it aimed at? Somebody we ain't heard from since this track pretty much came out, but it was aimed at Kia. All right, that's KHIA. For those who don't know, probably for good reason. That's why she don't exist no more.
She was the one. She be the one on social media, on Twitter, where everybody got the electric chair meme from. That's that's her.
So let me bring you to and now we have another repeat offender on this list. This was aimed at Lil Kim. And it was by Nicki Minaj, and it was called Roman's Revenge. So if you know, you know, because Nicki Minaj, and I'm going to have to be slightly controversial here, one of the greatest female MCs of the 2000s era, point blank period, might be one of the best rappers of the 2000s era. I'm talking all 2000s, not 2000, 2010, 2020, of the 2000s, because Nicki Minaj is not what you think she is, because she has gotten on other people's tracks and absolutely demolished them motherfuckers. Like demolished, because even still to this day,
fantasy, go ahead and just say it. She ate on that one.
She did. And we're not even gonna look. Her verse on Monster was still the hardest verse on that whole fucking track. Like it just was. Like she destroyed that shit, and it was like phenomenal. Like Nicki Minaj on Roman's Revenge, and I like Lil Kim. Lil Kim is another phenomenal female MC, but when them two go, that Nicki Minaj right there and Prime Kim would have been one of the greatest rap beefs of all time if they ever went toe to toe for an extended period of time, because the lyrical content behind both of those women would have made for some compelling ass entertainment. I'll tell you that right now, because Lil Kim is good in her own, great in her own right as well, because she was rapping in a time where we didn't really like the dominance of male rappers and hip hop artists was so big that when Lil Kim was there, she was like, oh shit, Lil Kim is here too, because she made her presence felt when she was on stage. Like we talked about Queen Latifah and MC Light and all them, they were before Lil Kim. They were before her. So when we had like a little bit of a time where female rappers kind of died off a little bit, insert Lil Kim, who came into this fold, and all these other ones, and then, you know, insert the Trinas, and then obviously the Nicki Minaj's come in. Like we just started adding more and more female rappers, and it started getting great. But back on this list, I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. This one's wild, but we had one that was aimed at Jim Jones. Jim Jones caught a stray in 2012 from Azalea Banks called Scooby. So I got to tell y'all, because listen, that diss track was hilarious, because I'm gonna read you the bar that probably made Jim Jones not respond at all. It said it takes a Harlem bitch to execute a Harlem bitch. Anybody remember Jim Jones having a rebuttal after that? Because I damn sure don't.
Why would he have a rebuttal to it?
Ain't shit he can say. We didn't know Azalea Banks was gonna do that to that man, but that's what happened.
You know what?
Because we didn't even know who Azalea Banks was.
No, but that's the thing. She was feuding with everybody, bro. She had beef with fucking Lady Gaga, bro. Who the fuck has beef with Lady Gaga?
Yeah, how you have beef with the whole Wild and Out crew?
Literally the whole Wild and Out crew.
I am going to insert a diss track in here by Miss Nicki Minaj, and I don't care what none of you.
Please do it. Please do it.
Y'all gotta say, because this song was a hit and a diss track, and it was a very good one. I'm going with Chun-Li for Cardi B.
Yeah, Chun-Li. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I'm going with Chun-Li. Chun-Li was hard as shit, boy.
That is a good one. I'm gonna drop one more because ironically we talked about Azalea Banks, and I got one more for you because this one was aimed at Azalea Banks. This came from Angel Hayes in 2013.
Before you go, I hope I'm gonna save it for Wild Style. If you know, you know. I'm gonna just save it for Wild Style.
Oh shit! So it was On the Edge by Angel Hayes. This happened back in 2013. So what sparked this particular track? Bitch put out an album. I think my album's done more than yours, and I just started a week ago.
About a week ago.
That's a hard ass bar. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's a hard ass bar.
Nah, for real.
But there you have it. Had to rattle those off real quick because, like I said, we always want to make sure we don't discriminate around here.
I'm mad you didn't drop the crossover shit. Because I did a GQ bomb and you did a crossover. I'm mad you didn't drop with that.
It's okay. Don't worry. One of these times the tables will turn and it will happen that way. But we covered all grounds. Justin, I'm looking forward to that. I want to see what this perfect topic is that you done.
Yeah.
Because I'm all for it. Because I want to make sure I put this out there before. So last week's episode gave us an idea. We talked about this off the air, but I want to bring it to the fans. As this show continues to grow, we will have a couple of live Q&A shows where you, the fans, will dictate the topics we discuss on this show. We're going to go live. We're going to take the topics from the fans, and we're going to talk about them motherfuckers straight off the dome. And y'all are going to build the show.
Facts.
But with that being said, y'all know what time it is. If you've been following Gentlemen's Talk since the beginning, it's the month of May. It's gonna be May. Somebody had to say it, so I'm gonna say it. This is the time of year where Gentlemen's Talk starts going batshit crazy. And what do I mean by that? We got Mother's Day around the corner. We got Memorial Day around the corner. We got Father's Day around the corner. Juneteenth around the corner. It is about to get on and motherfucking popping around here. So y'all know the show's finna get wild. You know most of the sports are going to be in off season. So guess what? Go on and tune in on Wednesday and come check out your boys one time for the one time and get you a good laugh in. If you ain't been keeping up, that's all we do around here is make people laugh. We ruffle some feathers too, but fuck all them. We don't care about that. If you offended, sucks to suck.
We don't care.
We really don't care.
We do not care. So
Allah, do you care?
Nigga, is that a nigga? No, I don't fucking care.
Moolage, do you care?
Who?
I was looking for the care that you.
I know you was like, you was looking for the care, and you can't find one, right?
Nah, I can't.
Oh, okay.
It's over there with fucking Mr. Gent's hairline.
What?
God damn it!
That alley was perfect. Oh my god! Hey, listen.
I'm gonna go back in.
I gotta say it, bro. That dunk just now by Outlaw was the equivalent of LeBron in Miami on Jason Terry. That was the finishing touch just now.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Speaking of the NBA, we don't talk a lot of basketball on here no more. I see that hat right back on. Speaking of the NBA,
for sure, right on.
As y'all can see, we got a lot of second round matches coming up. But if I had to ask you who was the team you were rolling with to end up being in the NBA Finals, whether it's East or Western Conference, and you had to bet like this is the team, who you going with?
Well,
Sorry,
I can't
Mr.
bet on my
Shaquille.
Miami Heat because they're out.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
Boston Celtics did what they do. They're also going to be without Kristaps Porzingis probably until the Eastern Conference Finals, assuming they make it that far. I said what I said. Team I got to roll with though. Okay, let me start with that one. So Justin said the Nuggets. Not mad at that. Not mad at that.
Honest to most, I feel like the Nuggets gonna repeat this year. Like I don't know who can really stop them. Like
Yeah, I
if
don't
it ain't,
know.
if it ain't the Timberwolves, like who can really stop these cats?
I want to say OKC, but at the same time, like they too young.
They're too young, bro. They too
They're too
young.
young.
The next year, I'd be scared of them boys next year.
Not for real. Like this is like an experience thing for them. OKC right now, this is like an experience thing. But
I'll buy that for
we'll
$1.
see.
I gotta say, fuck all that. I'm gonna be controversial. I want to see the fucking T Wolves in the goddamn finals.
I do. I want to.
Because
I want to see
of
that.
all the
I wanna see
teams,
them.
East or Western Conference left in the fucking playoffs, the Timberwolves might be the only other team that can match up with them.
Yeah,
Because
I agree with that.
Boston, people are saying, oh, Boston can match up. First of all, Porzingis ain't touching Jokic. First of all, he's gonna be in fucking foul trouble. Jokic going, and Porzingis is not a good perimeter. Porzingis is not a good perimeter defender. And guess what Jokic can do? Come out to the motherfucking perimeter. He gonna probably beat his ass off the dribble.
Really, this comes down between the Wolves and the Nuggets. That's the real finals. Like that. That's it. That's my opinion. Fuck it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I like I said, I hope Denver and Minnesota go 7 games because it's built that way. These teams are literally designed. I won't be surprised if we see some like 1990s basketball where we're talking about the scores are like 96 to 94 type shit because defensively, that's how these two teams can play. Now, they can also bust your ass and go for 120, 130, 140 because both of these teams have done that this season. But
Yeah, for sure.
defensively, there's a lot of things that they do that cancel each other out. So I don't get to talk a lot of basketball. Sometimes I gotta make sure.
I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
getting excited. I'll be like, hold on, let
Honestly,
me calm myself.
I'd
Hey,
be happy
Boo.
if the Wolves won because Rudy would get his flowers, and I really fuck with Anthony Edwards.
Nah, you get that. I get that. I get
Hey,
that for sure.
Moo. Unfortunately, you cannot say his name is Wardell in this one. So who you?
That's
got?
what I can say. Fuck all of these. I'm a Warrior
His
fan.
name
I can
is Wardell.
Yeah. Fuck all of these niggas. Warrior fan. Okay. Because none of y'all can beat us when we really like that. Because we really like that. So
Y'all really like that.
Y'all ain't been like that in a long time.
hey, we was just
Oh,
like
it's
that.
not
They
long.
won a championship 2 years
Let me
ago.
Yeah, like
That's a
that
long-
wasn't that long.
That's a long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
basketball
reminisce.
years, yeah, it's a long time.
Right.
But
Yeah, it is. Okay.
We was
I
just
mean,
like
next
that.
year you might get the root for the Magic because Clay probably going there.
yeah, Clay
Nah,
going
Clay will
somewhere.
Clay will end up in South Beach with us.
Nah,
Probably.
let Clay and fucking Trey
can
Young
see
go to
that.
the Magic. That's gonna be a team.
Listen, we need
Magic,
offensive firepower, and if Clay can come off and just give us some offense, we'll be all right.
Okay.
I mean,
Moo.
look at him
Back
now.
to you.
Yes, sorry. I'm sorry. Go. I'm gonna mute myself. How about that? I'm gonna just mute the fuck out.
I got the T Wolves because Anthony Edwards is Michael Jordan's illegitimate son.
Yeah,
I thought
come
that
on.
was Jimmy Butler.
Say it again. It makes more sense with anything else.
This year,
Honestly.
we'll be back next year. We still got the GOAT, Steph Curry. Don't do that.
Okay, no matter what Moose say, they will not be back next year.
They won't be back next year.
They will not be.
But it's okay.
Too.
They'll contend.
I am also taking the Minnesota Timberwolves. I am also taking Minnesota because Anthony Edwards is him. And I do expect Anthony Edwards to dunk on Nikola Jokic. Jokic will get posterized.
That's a good poster right there.
Boy, hey, and here's the kicker for it all. Aaron Gordon will get posterized by Anthony Edwards too.
Hey, all I'm saying is that Jamal Murray on LeBron is going to be a memorable poster this postseason.
Jamal Murray is a Laker killer, and I love it.
But I'm telling you right now, LeBron gonna get his get back in year 22.
No,
The
2022 is already gone. He not getting it back in year 22. 2022 is already gone.
He gonna dunk on Jamal Murray. He gonna get that get back.
No, he ain't. Jamal Murray ain't stupid. He won't.
Yeah, I give it. I give Mike that. Yeah,
Yeah, he won't get that back. No. This ain't the 90s where everybody challenged. This is you got to catch me off guard. He ain't getting that get back.
I give him that. I really don't think he is, but we'll see.
Time will tell, right?
Yeah.
But the greatest feeling ever is the Lakers are eliminated right now. I love it. I love it. Let me tell you why I love it. And I love it for the simple fact that all the Lakers fans on my timeline have become Cowboys fans.
It just makes sense.
And I'm tired. I'm tired of Cowboys fans. See? Example A, right there. The Lakers fans have become Cowboys fans. And it's annoying. It's very, very annoying.
I'm so glad this is going to happen. As a Warrior fan, somebody who lives amongst all these annoying ass Laker fans, they're like roaches. They don't ever go the fuck away. I'm so happy.
You know what, Moo?
They get that raid.
Here's my favorite thing about
raid don't work on roaches, bro. I'm trying to tell you. These roaches
get that fire.
It doesn't.
Bioluminescent.
They get knocked out. I've been saying that for years. They get knocked out and they wake back up.
In LA, you know that they got different water out there in SoCal. And we do in NorCal, we got good water from the mountains. They got bad water because it come from Mexico. If you know, you know. They got different kind of, you feel me, different kind of roaches and stuff like that. No, it's all good. I'm a Laker hater through and through.
I don't give a damn if you say too much on the Lakers. It's always been to hell with the Lakers for me. Always.
I will always be a Laker hater. I do not care. I will never care.
Y'all are Cowboys fans of the NBA. Like, y'all just feel entitled to every goddamn thing. Take y'all asses home. Go home. You're lost. I don't want to hear nothing about
like the Lakers.
They got lucky. LeBron didn't have no help. No, take your ass home. You're lost.
Oh, shit. I forgot about the Clippers. I forgot there was a California team. I don't like the Clippers. You feel me? See how relevant they is? I don't like none of these California team-ass motherfuckers except the Warriors. So, yeah.
Boy, it's going to be a dark path for you for the next couple of years. Right. Step retire.
That'll be fine. And I'm going to still be here saying fuck the Lakers.
You know what's crazy? One of the craziest things that could ever be brought up, because all these LeBron fans are probably on this thing right now, in an era where LeBron is supposed to be the best player of all time and probably the GOAT, according to a lot of y'all, Steph Curry just got as many rings. I'm done.
You ain't with that. You ain't with that. You ain't with that.
I mean, you're right. LeBron had to change teams multiple times to go get rings. Like Steph stayed with
yeah. And that's gonna be the debate right there.
Yeah.
Well, one is the ring chase and one is one that grew through the grind.
Although I will say that shit with Kevin Durant, that was kind of ass. Like y'all did too much for that goddamn ass team y'all put together.
Hey, that was his choice, not us. That nigga came there.
Yeah. But didn't you want him back? Didn't you just say you wanted him back?
That nigga can come on back, bro. Come on back. You ain't did shit since you left. You might as well come back and win some.
Steph Curry won since Kevin Durant left. He won 2 without KD. So
he did.
Man, you know what I mean? You might as well come back and get something before you feel like Denzel. I'm leaving here with something. You might as well go ahead and leave here with something.
The fact that you know that quote it means you're a man of culture. I'm leaving here with something. You know, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something.
Come on now, from around the way.
You are a man of culture, Moo.
Cam, what's the business, baby?
Moo, you are a man of culture, brother. You are a man of culture.
That's one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Absolutely.
And if y'all know, get your motherfucking hands off me.
Motherfucking hands off.
We're going to do this shit in reverse order. So I'm going to start with Moolage. What's your final words for the show, sir?
My final thoughts is make sure y'all tune in to PBT tomorrow. We're going to be talking about NBA playoff basketball. And make sure you guys tune into Inside the Huddle on Friday because we're going to be talking about the NFL draft, the UFL, and a whole bunch of other football shit. Mel is light skinned. That's the only reason why he's on Drake's side. Drake lost. The only reason why his fans is fumbling and bumbling right now. All of these OVO Barbies and Drake, the champagne Barbie to himself.
OVO Barbies.
And stomach the fact that Kendrick said that you got racial issues, your daddy don't like you, and you can't say nigga no more, and you're not a real father. You feel me? So with that being said, I'm up out of here.
Oh my
Shit.
God. Hey,
Well,
I'm
Mr. Jen, go
okay.
follow that up.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna,
I'm
I'm
okay
gonna,
with ending the show right here, dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow off of my boy Moolers over there. Like the beginning, it had Kendrick had the reverse thing from the Wiz. It said, everything you say, is true. I'm a phony. I mean, I ain't a phony. Everybody be writing for that nigga. But anything, it was a great show. The roast session was fun. I love that shit. I love that. I eat that shit up.
You ain't had no choice.
Nah, for real, I didn't
God
have no
damn.
choice. Nah, it was me versus all y'all. That's how I felt like.
And you lost.
I keep my composure. That's how I do. I can go, and my mouth get a little ignorant. So I'm like, I know what? I've been drinking a little bit. Let me calm down. But no, it's another fun show. I love this show. Honestly, I love this show. So hey man, y'all subscribe, for YouTube, TikTok, all that.
Good point.
Outlaw, talk to him.
Man, wonderful show. Mr. J, you took it on the chin, bro. You took all of us just coming at you, and you just ate it all up, bro.
Oh, for sure. I eat.
We can
I
tell.
eat. I don't leave no lips there.
But does the hair get stuck in
I
between the gap?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Clean release.
What else? God damn it. What else I was gonna say? We left off one diss track, controversial opinion, whack rappers by Afro Man. We didn't talk about that, but
Yeah, you're right.
Don't get me.
Don't
get
do
me
that.
started on
Don't
that.
do
I know
that.
that
Don't do
one.
that.
That's a good one.
Don't do that.
That's a good one.
Don't do that.
fuck it, let's do it. Let's cook one more time on it. Let's go.
Uh-oh. I think you crazy if you listen to Jay-Z. Don't change clothes, change the
Change the CD.
Yes, sir.
Murphy Lee, what the hook gonna be? Because you do need another hook and another beat. Jermaine Dupri, you know you wrong. Fucked up Chingy song. I know it, bro.
That boy
I know
spitting.
the whole thing.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna sleep on Afro Man like that.
Underrated.
He ain't, y'all know him for a couple tracks, but you don't even know he really was like that.
God damn it, Micah, you like a fucking musical
I'm a DJ,
Wikipedia.
bro.
This nigga just knows
he is a musical savant. That is without question.
nigga just a fucking jukebox over there. Put a fucking coin in his ass. He just spit out anything.
Wow.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Pause. Hold on.
Hey, for real, no Diddy.
This is not a BDSM show. What is happening right now?
Goodness gracious.
Ooh, you get a prize.
DJ Michael B, what you got, dog?
I'm surprised somebody else on here knew the Afro Man is, because Afro motherfucking MAN can't stand no motherfucking Yang Thing. I think Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys irritating bunch of noise. What? If you don't give a damn, go and throw it out. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it out to the window, up against the wall, laugh when that motherfucker fall. These fools can't rap at all. Afro Man came for their next. I am so happy somebody else knows this because I talk about this all the time.
Dude, I was a big time fucking stoner. Of course I know fucking Afro Man, Devin the dude, nigga
Thankful.
like
Code 45 and 2 zigzags. Anyway,
maybe that's all we need. Let's
come on.
Yeah, hey, final thoughts. Great show. I had fun on here. I think everybody else had fun. We appreciate y'all tuning in, subscribing. As you know, tomorrow PVT. You're gonna be online with my boy Moo. Moo gonna have the people on here. They're gonna be going off about the NBA playoffs Friday. Best damn football show on the internet. Period. I've been telling y'all that for months. And as GQ said earlier, it came true. Because y'all tuned in, y'all showed out. We appreciate y'all for all that. Like, subscribe, share, and of course, as my boy Stevie say, I know y'all don't know Stevie, tell a friend to do what, GQ?
Tell a motherfucking friend.
There we go. I'm going to pass to GQ for final thoughts.
Oh, man. Final thoughts is we made it. Another year. Another year of Gentleman's Talk. First year as Gentleman Talks from the sidelines. That's a big deal. This has been a grind, man. This podcast and stuff is not easy. I know there's a ton of shows out there. We know the market is saturated. All that shit. We got it. But guess what we did? We made it over 1,000. Somebody like us.
Big facts.
So clearly, that's all I'm saying. Clearly, whatever the fuck we doing is absolutely fucking working. So continue. We appreciate all the fans, man. We couldn't be where we are without all of you. All right. The fans that we've had on Gentlemen's Talk since the audio days, the new fans that we have made since we became a part of From the Sidelines, like all this is because of you. This show would not be what it is without this round table of fine gentlemen that I'm talking about right now. And I'm talking about DJ Micah B. I'm talking about Outlaw. I'm talking about Mr. Gent. I'm talking about Moolage. The show would not be the same without the four of you. So I want to make sure that I give you guys that special shout out because, like I said, there is no Gentlemen's Talk without the four of you. I know this started with me and DJ Micah B as the greatest duo. We still the greatest duo when it comes to beer pong, but that's a conversation for another day. We're going to talk about this round table like we've been doing.
Greatest quintuplet on planet Earth, baby.
Trying to tell you, but that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Cam. So,
hey, Mr. GQ, before we go,
I'm ready.
We got to do it. You know we got to do it one time.
Hey, light them up.
I know everybody here in LXG, but you're going to learn today with a hold up, goddammit. So I got to do it one time. Hold up. God
damn it. And we are.
Motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long.